There's so many pop-ups. Hey everybody, it's Sunday. I'm gonna eat first. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Anyway, I'm live chatting. Of course, nobody can see me because I don't have any followers. That's fine. I was eating this thing that my mom made with cranberries and kumquat. It's really good. Now I'm eating organic sprouted pumpkin seeds. Anyway, I wanted to come online and talk about stuff that has bothered me for a long time. Let's talk about Trump. And I'm not a politician. I'm not an expert. I'm just an average American. Yes, like you can see in my eyes, I'm not white, right? I'm not white. Yeah, but I'm still an American because my parents became citizens and I was a minority. And so I became a citizen when they became a citizen. In any event, Trump doesn't believe in that. But, Trump is also, he doesn't believe in people. He deported people who are here legally. And he's claiming that they were here illegally, but I mean, are all his employees at Trump Tower and every place that he owns, are those people legal? And then I brought it up to one of his followers that Trump has, all of these bankruptcies. And they're like, where did you hear that from? My man, in 19 something, I bought the book, The Art of the Deal. And Trump's talked about his failures. So I know firsthand from Trump of his failures. And if you don't, why don't you? So then I ask you, why don't you know of his failures? Are you so blinded and deaf about the things that he talks about that you don't even know the truth? Every time you tell a Trump supporter about something, they're always like, where did you find that? Show me the proof. As if he doesn't know, as if they don't listen to the same news that we, or refresh, as if they don't listen to the same speeches that we listen to. And these Trump supporters are like, "Mm, I only listen. I'm a very open minded. I'm very open minded. I only listen to Fox News. I'm so open minded. I feel like everybody. I respect everybody. I'm so open minded. I only listen to Fox News. Nobody knows more about Fox News than I do. But what makes you open minded because you only listen to Fox News? And I'm like, I don't just listen to Fox News. I listen to everything. I listen to Fox. I listen to NBC, ABC, CNN. I listen to everything across the board. And then I make my own decisions. But, but, but most importantly, I listen to the words coming out of the babe's mouth. And then I make my own judgment from that. I don't need to listen to Fox News to make my judgment. I listen to the words coming out of Trump's mouth. I listen to his reactions. I listen to his, I watch what he does. And then I make my own judgment. For example, he made fun of Biden falling off of falling off the while walking up the stairs on Air Force One. This guy, Mr. McDonald's Diet Coke, every day, Trump, who can do no wrong, because I know how to walk up the stairs. I knew Air Force One. Trump can never fall off of the stairs while walking up Air Force One, yeah? And yet he did. And I saw that. You saw that too. But you don't want to say anything because, one, that would make you a hypocrite. And you don't want to be a hypocrite. And so you don't talk about it. You don't talk about it anymore. And you know what's funny be that not a lot of Trump supporters are being vocal these days. Why's that? Why? Oh, because you knew that he's wrong, and you knew that he was taking advantage of you. I haven't seen a Trump supporter post about how wonderful Trump is doing, because you know why? Because you're all reaping the failure of your presidency. And you can't admit that. And please tell me that you are not you please tell me that you're not so uneducated that you actually believe that this country is so separated because Trump is so amazing. No, this country is so separated because and so divided because one white man said what you wanted to say, what you wanted to hear. And because this guy, and I'm like, dude, I'm from a third world country. And the words and my words, my comprehension, and my ability to put words together, like it's awesome, it's huge, big, it's huge. But anyway, my ability to put words together, I think, and my ability to understand words, I think is a little Trump. Me, Trump, Trump here, me. Because I don't need to rely on my daddy's money to be somebody, and I didn't put 7 businesses in bankruptcy, and you can say, yeah, that's why Trump, you know, Trump is so great because he learned from his failures, and then his followers be like, how how do you know he failed 7 times? How do you know he put his business in bankruptcy 7 times? But what does that have to do with being the president? I mean, I'm not political, but if somebody puts their business in bankruptcy at least 7 times, how do they run a country with $1 billion deficit? Oh, oh, oh. But the $45 million was not about his birthday. It was about celebrating the military. Um, that's why we probably had to blow out the candle, huh? Just coincidental. Since we're celebrating the military, we'll just blow out the candles for President Trump. Or because Trump was celebrating his birthday that has been talking about for a while, and then he tried to put the military in because nobody else would show up for his birthday except the people that he's paying to have a job. And you know how he doesn't like veterans, and you know how he's trying to cut costs, and you know how he's trying to cut all of the government jobs. But yeah, he cares about you so much. Yeah. Well, yeah, he cares about you so much that you're still out of a job. You're not making any money. How's that working out for you? Let me know. Let me know how your life is better since 2000 to 2004. Like, show me, show me proof. Excuse me. How much did you make in 2000 versus 2004? Are you doing the same job? Did you get a raise? How much is your groceries? How much is your grocery expenses in 2000 versus 2004? How much are your expenses? And then let me know what you contribute that to. Are you still blaming Biden or like I never met people who are so blinded than Trump supporters. Good day.